and I make a little noise that goes like. I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, and it's been freaking people out. So I'm gonna keep it going. See what you guys think about it. Be pretty cool. So what's up, bitches? All this is Hysteria, your favorite subscription at the moment. Mightn't be for ages, and as you might notice right now, that the quality of my videos has just gotten so much better. It's actually, I'm so proud of it. And you might notice on the back of my gun it says LMGP. Now that stands for Light Machine Gun Prestige, because I reached Prestige 5 about a few days ago, last week, like that. And I decided for the entire Prestige I would use nothing but light machine guns. And I've actually been doing fairly well. I think I'm on like level 41 now. I think it was like only level 21 when this video was recorded. So I'm after sticking it out well, like fair play to me. And don't give out to me for the RC car. I'm sorry about that. I was messing around with the lads in Search and Destroy the night before I recorded this gameplay, and we were using RC cars because we love to wreck everyone's head on it. When using RC car, so I think like my kill streak setup is something ridiculous, like RC car, counter spy plane, and care package. And I do get a couple of nice care packages, I must say so myself. So I only got 2 assists there. Must say so myself. Like I get myself a Blackbird, an attack helicopter. I think I end the game with around 48 kills. And if you want to take away the kills I get from RC cars and attack helicopters, you can cut it down to about, I don't know, late 30s in terms of like gun kills. But that's pretty good when you're using a HK21, because it is not, one of the most suitable weapons. It is quite difficult to use. You can't really rush around. Like I'm like the first one to notice this, because I tend to go for a more aggressive playstyle. Like I don't like to sit around because I get bored, so I just want to charge towards everyone and shoot them like really fast. That's why I used the MP5K and the Mac 11 quite frequently. And it's just not the case with this. You're not camping in a corner, of course. You're just kind of holding back, watching an area, waiting for the enemy, kind of. And on Team Deathmatch it's kind of boring, but on Domination at least you have a flag to defend, so no one can badmouth you, which is good. Like here you can see I'm just kind of, well, because of the Blackbird, I just kind of have them in a spawn rape, which is awful of me, and I'm terribly sorry to all of them. But they had it coming. They'll be letting me get 5 kills. I might get something like a Blackbird. Look at this fella. Look, he's got a. I'm sorry. You have a 7-4. You're still gonna fail. I'm very sorry. And look, I am just going to town on these guys. Trust me, if you're looking like to get double kills and triple kills with certain gun, use an LMG, because I don't know what it is. It kind of has like this force on it that like just lets you walk into bullets. Look, did you see that? That was actually a fella that walked in. I got a headshot on him, and I do beast with this gun until I run out of ammo, and I'm using the RPG here. I think this fella here has a nice little Enfield for me. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And I get a few more kills at the Enfield because it is actually one of my favourite assault rifles. Like forget your FAMAS, forget your Galil. For me it's all about the Enfield and the AUG, because I don't know what it is. The Enfield, it just feels so like good to use, because it basically a submachine gun in my terms. Like it aims down sight, I don't know, in like 0.2 seconds, where every other gun takes like 0.25, every other assault rifle, sorry. And that makes all fucking difference. So like half the time I don't even put sleight of hand on it. I use something like Hardened Pro, because if they're shooting at you and you're aiming down sight, your bullets are just going to go way off when they hit you. Like you're going to flinch so much. So I tend to use Hardened Pro, and extra wall penetration isn't really much of a benefit, because it's only an assault rifle. Whereas if you use Hardened Pro on a HK21, they can't make you flinch, and you do get an incredible amount of wall penetration. A handy little trick I'll tell you is, if you're ever playing on grid, Search and Destroy, and you spawn on this side we're on now, run up and aim down there towards that metal gate down there, and you will get a lot of hit markers, and occasionally you do get a kill if you use Hardened Pro with a light machine gun. It is actually so cool, and everyone was just be like, "Wait, what happened there? Did I just get shot?" Because that actually happened to us when we were playing and searching the story. We were kind of confused and like, "What just happened there?" So we went into theatre mode, all curious, and we found that little trick out. So I've been using it ever since. Like, not what better way to get a few kills with a light machine gun and search and destroy than to wall bang people in their spawn, you know. So I thought that's brilliant, and I should have died there. To be honest, I should have died there. This is one of those games where, I just seem to avoid death so often. And here's another little RC car that'll drive around for about half an hour and wreck your heads. Very sorry about that. uh, so in other news, right? I know many of you didn't know about this, but last year, after my leaving cert, I stayed in school an extra year, not repeating, but to do a PLC. And many people were kind of wary about it, and it's like, is it a waste of a year? It's definitely not a waste of a year, because I didn't fail my leaving cert, right? I just didn't get the points I wanted. Like, I was like 20 points off the course I wanted, and I was kind of frustrated by that. So I decided to do this PLC for the year, and I'm after getting my results back only a few days ago from when I'm recording this, and I got mostly distinctions, which is like the highest like grade you can get in a PLC. So I was delighted with that. So I do have like the qualifications to do the course I want in college next year that I didn't get last year. So hopefully come around the 4th of August I will get my placement. And if you're wondering what I want to do, it's called Creative Digital Media. God, what do I know about it? I know that it involves like video cameras and like radio, and I know some music and stuff. It's basically all media forms, and it'd be something I'd find myself, well, I'd find a lot of people would be very interested in. And it's only a new course ish. It's been around for about 4 or 5 years now. Like, they only getting their first graduates of the course recently. So they'll be the first ones out there, and apparently somewhere my mother told me that the like media is the way forward for Ireland in the next 10 years. So like, yeah, if I can get in there, and if I can secure a job, like a decent job, that'll like pay for a wage, and I'll be able to have my own gaff and car, then I'm delighted. I'm not looking for anything big. I'm not necessarily saying dead end job, but something stable. And trust me, I'd be a happy man. I would. So hopefully, yeah, I get that, and that'll be a bit of luck. Anyway, what time are we running on now? We're running on about 8 minutes. I think this gameplay lasts for about 10 minutes, and afterwards I have something kind of unusual that I'm going to start doing on the end of my commentaries, which is basically going into the file share and like pulling out any like weird clips that you have, or annoying clips, something that would make someone laugh, and basically just throwing it in at the end of the video. Like, I won't be commentating them, and I'll just throw them in there at the end. And yeah, I'll do it at the end of this video. So when this gameplay ends, do not turn it off. There will be a nice little clip in there. I'll actually tell you what the clip is. It's basically me getting a gunship and calling it in, but my teammate right in front of me calls in a chopper gunner, and basically just cockblocks my first gunship on Xbox Live. And I was such a sad child when that happened. So I just thought I had to keep it in the file share. And if you have anything mad in your file share that you think I could throw at the end of a video, like, send me a message, and like with your gamer tag and all in it, and I'll have a look in your file share, and if I think it's absolutely hilarious, I might record it and stick it in at the end of a video. Because now that I have the full HD settings up now with my Hopage HD PVR, I am going to be doing a lot more commentaries now, because it's just going to be easier. It's going to be a lot more easy for me. All I have to do is think of things to say to you guys, and might be confusing because there's not much going on in my life. Anyway, that's the end of this game. As you can see, there was a fella in front of me that I should have killed but didn't have enough time to. Oh well. So the final score I think is 48-5. That's it. Yeah. Mine has been Hysteria.